Well, there we just finished the leg routine, and you know this feeling, you know, that you don't want to train when you set everything and there is always something else to do before I start training. I wanted to start at 12 o'clock. Then I set that everything by, let's say, 12:15, and you know I had to clean my hands because they were too dirty. I have to check Instagram, I have to check YouTube, I have to check everything. There is where you know that you don't want to train that day. But you know, once I finished squats that today were really eternal, I feel it, you know, like they last forever. But from that and on, they were pretty fun. Today I didn't remember to remove my shoes when doing the deadlift and the Romanian deadlift, and I didn't feel anything wrong on my back, but I felt that they were heavier. And you know, I didn't think on the shoes because the squats felt a little bit heavier also, but I think it's that because it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, after lunch. Noon is, I think, from 4 or 5 and on. Anyway, and it's not hot at all, but by doing the squats and deadlift, it could be a little bit hot. That's why I put the fan today. I think the bicycle is more loud than the fan, and I'll put a little bit more weight. And yesterday I removed the case, the ruggedized case on the phone, because I'm not going out, not doing anything where I need the case, and the experience with the phone is a little bit better in the way that I want to use it a little bit more. But just by being here and not needing that 7.9 inches or 6.9, that big screen on the phone, because I have the computer, I have the big screens here. I always take the small phone to check everything. So I didn't use it that much, but for example, put it in the phone holder there on the tripod, obviously it's way better, because the tweezers, the two pieces that clip the phone together, they are too short to grab the whole case, and it doesn't feel really secure. But with the ruggedized case, I don't have any fear of dropping the phone. But putting it right there, without the case, is really, really, really secure, and it doesn't move at all. So it's the same thing. Also, I'm not doing anything stupid with the phone, like dropping it anywhere on the bed, for example. I don't know if it ever happened to you that you drop the phone on the bed and the phone bounce on the bed and falls on the floor or very close to the edge of the bed. You know, just be mindful that it's a mega expensive phone that I have to I have to make money out of the phone, and now I think it's going to be a lot more difficult than I thought, and maybe, well, not maybe, for sure wasn't a good investment at all. But you know, things are already done. I can change the past. So okay, we are at 6-minute mark, 75 calories, so we are fine. I'm going to check if the phone is still recording, because I don't want any disgusting surprise as the last time. Also, I'm going to take the phone to check the notes. I don't know if yesterday sound too much like a baby crying about the society, not the society, but you know, my old friends that we have changed now, because you know, life is life, and how delusional they are. And I think in the second part, because my phone got froze and the camera stopped recording, I got a little bit more intense. I don't know, I think that's my, I think I got more intense. You know, it's not like I'm mad at everyone and anyone, because I'm not. People is how they are. What I was saying is that I can't find someone with my same value, with my same interest near me. That's what I wanted to say yesterday. That everyone that I thought that it could be a possible partner is not, and that, you know, make me drop the my intentions, no, my illusion for finding a partner. But also there is the independence thing and the money thing. At that time, I don't have independence or money. No, it's tough. And the only thing that you can do is accepting life as it comes. Try to ride the wave the best that you could. You know, you can see that your friends are riding the wave a lot better than you. The thing is, not drown on the wave. You can pass it. Learn as much as possible about the wave, and on to the next one. And I've been thinking all of this time, why I, but sometimes you have to detach yourself from yourself and see the big picture. And usually it's not because of only you. There is more things that, you know, even in high school, in a relationship, there are two people involved, two persons involved on that. And if you are 100% investment on that, you only have 50% of the relationship. You know, you can, you shouldn't put all the blame on you, only your 50%. Also, I don't want it to sound like all the girls well, the woman at my age, they are women now, they are going to reject me because where I live, that I live with my parents, that, you know, people here, most of them live with their parents or in the same house, or they build a house near in the same terrain, no, in the same piece of land. Yeah, that's the terrain. For example, yesterday after I record all of this, I remember that one of my friends, a girl, I mean, she, well, his parents and she built a home, a one layer more on their house, and they put, you know, the kitchen, the bathroom, and everything on top of her parents' home, because the rent here is crazy expensive, and, you know, living on top of your parents is not as bad as a solution if it's well done. You know, for example, myself, I live here, that this is a closed patio. We closed this patio and we wanted to use this as a storage unit. No, not a storage unit, a storage for the house, or a bigger lunch area. When, you know, I go here and I say, well, I don't use it for myself. You know, the planification of this is not very well done, because this never were expected to be a room, and there are things that are not proper planified, because, you know, this was an improvised thing. I wanted to think that this is temporarily, you know what I mean, temporarily, and I will also build my home on top of this one. Because here, for example, if you want to go to the patio outside here, you have to go all around the house, well, all around the patio to be here, instead of just open this door, because it's my room and my parents don't want to enter here without my permission, even though it's his house and everything. But, you know, they don't want to enter here, as I don't enter on their bedroom if they are not there, or they are sleeping or whatever, even though they have to go for the longest walk around the house, basically, to come here. Yeah, yesterday I don't sound like I'm a baby crying about why the society is changing and I'm perfect. Nah, I'm just saying that I don't find anyone suitable to try a relationship on my taste, because, you know, if you are a man, you know that you have your body types, your personality types, and all of this. And the moment of truth, if you find one girl that doesn't fit your body type, but is mentally has the things that you want, you know, she has she has her head on top of her shoulders, she has the feet on the ground, you know, and maybe she doesn't meet your body requirement, but you don't give a shit about that anymore, and you go for it. You know, like physically, a girl can be 4, 5, 6 of 10, but with her personality, it can make a 10 for you. Those points can be easily added to her, and also you can revert that. A girl can be a 9, 8, 10 for you, and then you meet her and it's a 0, a no-go for a relationship, because you know it's like a Ferrari with pedals, you know, very it looks great on the outside, but inside is completely empty. There's a hamster on a wheel spinning. Joder. Oye Siri, llama a mamá.
Seguro que quieres llamar a mamá móvil. Vaya, parece que no hay mucha cobertura.
Joder, ya está que quiere, con su puta madre.
Sí, esto no, ellas no tienen una empresa, ellos no tienen una maquila, el gobierno no les está pagando trillones de pesos para que lo repartan, ni nada, es un proyecto escolar, ¿sí?
And I don't know what I was saying there. I had to respond to that call, and I don't know. It was the 10 out of 10. No, the 10, and inside it was like a hamster wheel spinning. You know, you can bend your whole taste and everything. Just because this woman has in her head everything that you are looking for, and you know, you said, okay, this is the one that I want to try a relationship. That is what I mean when I said that I didn't find anyone suitable for this. And after thinking all of this, I remember that I live here, and even though those girls, they wouldn't care about all of this, they are already, most of them are already taken. You know, the most humble girls, the most down-to-earth girls, they are already taken, and there is all the rest that I don't want, and anyone want, by the way. And you know, it's I don't feel sad for me or anything like that, because I look up here and I'm like, no, I'm just daydreaming. But you know, I feel a little bit jealous, but in a good way. Like, man, I would like have that for me, not in the bad way that I don't want them to have that. I just want it on the better way. I wish that having that for me also. But you know, as I said at the beginning of my rant, life comes in waves. You have to do your best to rate this one. Learn as much as you can, not getting in a loop. For example, I've been training and everything and working, and now I think I should go out for hikes, for riding the bicycle in the nature, you know, coming out of my comfort zone. Even though I'm going to still in my island, I will go to places that I know, and they are cool places. But you know, I think I had to move on from this. That's why I'm changing the way of the videos are being edited. That's why I going to do more things, you know, things that there are things that have to change. If you do the same thing, you're not going anywhere. And I think that's why these girls and I are stuck in the same place with different results. You know, I didn't find myself suitable for anything, and that's why I didn't take care of me. Well, I didn't find myself suitable for a relationship. But you know, for one night thing, it's not the answer. Also, you will make a name for yourself by doing that. And if you are in a small town, I don't mean big cities or things like this. In a small town where I live, you know, even if you don't want, you are going to make a name for yourself. For example, you know, as I said yesterday, no one wanted anything more than a night with me, and that's why I stopped mostly going partying and everything, because 60% of that has to do with job. I found a job and I was completely focused on doing that job and do everything that I was supposed to do. You know, you have your job, you have to be responsible, you have to be everything. And that's why I stopped going out of partying. 60%, the 40% is the other thing. I don't want to, you know, going out again. And you know, the next day being again left over. You know, it's not funny. But I think for the girls it's even worse, because when these girls that party all the weekends and someday in the week, when their friends get in a relationship or anything, I see them that they stop completely of going out with them. But I mean, at all, they not only stop going to the parties, but just getting along with them. They just stop completely, because I don't know why they don't even go out, why they don't want to go for a coffee or things like that with her friend. But it's something like, if I'm with someone now, I will cut you out of my life completely, because you are not a good influence. And maybe that poor girl, she had a couple bad relationships, and that's why don't want relationship, but only one thing's nice. But again, in a small town like this one, that will make a name for you, and you are not going to escape from that. And it's going to be really tough, you know, being known by everyone as one thing that maybe was on your past or wherever. You are not going to be able to go on with your life if you don't move out of here, because everyone will know you as that one thing. And that's not funny at all, because I see it clearly as they like when there's these celebrations, here, you know, that they go at the beginning of the night, ready to eat the world, and they come back alone, crying, because they didn't get anything. Because all of the people that we live here, we know her history, and you don't want to mess with that. I mean, I've been without going out partying since 18, and I already saw that. Imagine now, 18-year, well, teenagers are fucking freaks on any set and every way, and most of them, they don't care for the past or anything. But right now, all the kids are changing radically. They are super focused on that they have to study very hard, because here in these islands, you will not have any future here. You have to go into Europe to do anything. Not even in the peninsula. It's all the same. You have to go out of Spain to do anything, and that's kind of sad. And all these girls that don't have good grades, they like partying. You see them going back, crying, because they didn't get a man for the night. And it's a little bit sad being stuck in that loophole, having to go really like 1 hour from here to get something, maybe. And that guy probably for sure will be a guy that has been never here, and they don't know your past, but it's going to be an empty experience again. And it's like putting bandages on a cut leg. I think all of this in these couple of days, that right now I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I don't know if I'm going to take 1 month, risk it, and maybe in December try to find a job. I don't know what to do. We are at 29 minutes mark, 390 calories. So we are going to push to the 400, finish the 30 minutes. And I don't know. I hope not sound like a spoiled child or anything like that, because that's not my intention. I just saying that the best girl that I saw from my years in high school, they are already taken, and the other girls, that party girls, and they are not. And I'm in the same situation, but on a different spectrum. I focus too much on the work. I completely neglect my shape, and for A or for B, those girls and we are in the same situation, alone, with a future, with any hope. So there is 30 minutes, 30 seconds, 400 calories. So I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to edit everything. I want to edit, re-edit the fat versus skinny, because I think I'm going to buy the Final Cut Pro X to make it better. Even though now I should take all the money and save it for the future, because you don't know if in December you are going to find a job. And the worst of everything, I don't want to borrow money from my parents, even though I know that they can borrow me and they can, but I don't want to borrow any money at all, never. So I will see you tomorrow with, hopefully with biceps, if my brother is able, if he don't have to study anything, or if I have to study, I will do biceps alone in the morning, like today, even though it's not morning anymore, it's 3:40. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow with biceps, and I really hope that the phone is not froze. Bye.